One man, one mission, to rid the world of chronic anxiety once and for all. The anxiety guy, Dennis Simsek, shares his personal transformation from living a life filled with overwhelming worry to becoming a full-fledged positivity machine, a leading authority in generalized anxiety. Dennis gets to the truth of your mental health challenges and sets you on a path to transforming each and every area of your life. Here he is, the one and only, the anxiety guy.
Welcome, everybody. This is podcast number 215. I'm Dennis Simsek, and you're listening to the Anxiety Guy podcast. Grateful, thankful, blessed to be here with you today. And this episode is brought to you by my main site, theanxietyguy.com. Head on over, read some articles, get to know previous podcast episodes, learn more about my programs at theanxietyguy.com. Warrior, trust the journey. You are safe. Question your beliefs. Think long term. You are loved. You are heard. And you are worthy of healing. I just thought I'd let you know those messages today, just in case you forget them. As we move on to the main core of this podcast episode, we're recognizing the three types of anxiety sufferers in the world. The first type of anxiety sufferer in the world is someone who actively hates on the world and other people. Why do they do it? They do it in the hopes of discharging the rage within them. There's a buildup of energy within the mind and body based around previous experiences that made them feel overwhelmed. And because this is the case, you must go to YouTube and begin my emotional reframing videos. As well, there is a sense of jealousy with these people. They are jealous when other people get ahead of them in terms of feeling differently, doing things better than them. There's a sense of jealousy there, and these people want to bring others down to their level. They don't want other people to feel better than they are because although they may be putting in the work, they may not be getting the results that they expected, whereas other people may be getting the results, and therefore that jealousy begins to get fired up again. And finally, these people don't have a whole lot of meaningful things going on in their lives. They've lost their creativity. They've lost their uniqueness. They've lost their direction in the world. These people must gain back some kind of direction through some kind of a structured approach towards living. And when I mean a structured approach, this person must begin organizing their mornings better, organizing which toolkits they bring with them throughout the day, and organizing how to calm their nervous systems down in the evening. There must be structure. This person cannot wing it. They cannot go through their day winging it because they are going to succumb to their emotions and their intrusive ways of thinking, and they're going to take it out on the world. You see it on different platforms today, YouTube, Facebook, blog comments, you name it. People are waiting to bring other people down. The second type of anxiety sufferer is someone who chooses to live with their limiting belief systems and their negative emotions. This was me as well. Why do they do it? Because of fear. Fear of going against their current habits. Fear of losing what little they believe they currently have. And fear of failure and success. Remember, the first step towards healing is admitting where you are. So do you feel like by letting go of fear, I'm going to lose out on what I currently have in my life? If I let go of fear, I feel naked. I feel mentally, emotionally naked. I don't know who that person is. It's a brand new personality and identity. I've never been there, or it's been a long time since I lived there. I wouldn't know what to do with this new person should fear go away. And if fear goes away, maybe other things are going to go away. This is the unconscious mindset that this second group of anxiety sufferers have. People who choose to live with their limiting belief systems and their negative emotions. The fear of failure. If I do succeed and I fail again or something brings me right back down to anxiety, I'll feel like a failure. And the fear of success. If I succeed, what will other people think of me? Will I be able to maintain these different achievements in different aspects of my life? Very, very interesting. And if we dig deep into the second group, we're going to find that many people live here. Many. The vast majority. And the third group of anxiety sufferers are people who work hard to replace their insecurities, their beliefs, and their identity. Why do they do it? Because they believe that there's more to life than what they currently have. It's true. I mean, you may be feeling a sense of happiness here and there. You may be feeling a sense of inner peace here and there. But these people believe that they are limitless. They can, in fact, as much as the world has said that this is false, they can, in fact, live in this place forever, all the time. They believe this. They believe that they can interpret bad things as being pleasant or even neutral. They can turn neutral experiences to pleasant experiences. They believe that there is something better out there for them. And these people are willing to pay the prices to achieve what they never had. When I mean prices, I'm talking about sacrifice. A lot of people out there say, I can't quit my job. I can't leave this person. I can't this. I can't move. I can't leave these people. I can't. What do you mean you can't? Are you a tree? You're not a tree. You're a human. 86 billion neurons in your brain. Connected. Synapses. Connected to synapses. Neural wiring that has been so deeply ingrained and connected over time that has made you believe that you can't change things in your life. When in fact, when you begin to give a certain idea in your head less attention, those neural connections become thinner. Other neural connections become stronger, and all of a sudden, the scales begin tipping towards I can. So it's not just about saying the words I can. It's not just going through the motions. It's about consistency. It's about consistency. And I want to warn you, with this consistency will come a change. It will show up. You will feel differently, better. You will think differently. You will act differently. Your identity will be different. And the question is, will you screw it up? Because there's a lot of people in the world that do screw it up. They go looking for what's been familiar. They begin looking for things to worry about because the world of inner peace is so unfamiliar. Do not let this be you, and instead embrace the change. Enjoy this journey and say, I deserve this change. I can maintain it, and it's exciting to me. I must begin respecting uncertainty. Anything that's uncertain in my life that is about to show up in the future, I am curious about. I'm not anxious about it. I'm curious about it. I want to see how this really goes, right? Because I can tell you something. You're not a very good mind reader. You're not. So stop thinking that you can read people's minds and know what other people are thinking about you. And you're not a fortune teller. You can't read what's about to show up in your life. You can't. You're not a good fortune teller. Okay? So stop believing that you are those things and start recognizing the progress that you're making each and every day through these baby steps, and give yourself some credit, for God's sakes. Stop focusing on how far you still have to go and recognize what you just did. You just listened to a powerful podcast episode. Good for you, because there's a lot of people out there that don't. And because they don't, they rely on tips, and fast-acting solutions, which there are really none. But you are in for the long term. You realize that this journey doesn't have an end, and you're willing to embrace this journey. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Go ahead and visit www.theanxietyguy.com. Get to know me and my programs better, and I'll see you in the next podcast episode. Remember that you are more than anxiety. Have a wonderful day, because you deserve it. Bye-bye.